This is Sam Spencer. I'm pleased to be joined by Governor Howard Dean, Chairman of the Democratic National Committee. Governor Dean has just wrapped up a 3-town stretch in Maine, in Orono, Farmington, and here in Portland. Governor Dean, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me on, Sam.
Governor, 4 years ago when you were calling DNC members like me lobbying for the chairman's job, you had a radical notion that the party should invest in all 50 states. At the time, it was very controversial. And you've received some criticism for it, but now with states like Nevada, Montana, Virginia, North Carolina, et cetera, in play, do you feel vindicated?
Look, I think we do have chances in places we never had before because we never asked for their votes before. And the idea that we're going to be a national party without asking for everybody's vote doesn't fly. So I think Barack has really converted the 50-state strategy into a national governing strategy should he win. And all I want to say is I hope everybody who's watching this has voted early, and if they haven't voted early, they better vote November 4th because this election is not over until the votes get counted.
Agreed. Your 2004 campaign was innovative in terms of use of the internet for political organizing and fundraising. Obviously, that's continued to evolve. What do you think some of the most exciting things the Obama campaign has used the internet for?
Well, they understand the essence of the internet. Many politicians decide that the internet is an ATM machine. The internet is a community. It's people who are a community, they just don't happen to live physically in the same place. And so communication has to be two-way communication, not one-way communication. I think Barack has understood that. And the exciting part is that if he wins, I think he'll be able to govern with the internet community playing a significant role, and it's a good way for them to have input into the governance of the country.
If Senator Obama wins on Tuesday, we'll have the White House and we may pick up seats in the Senate. Going forward, what do you think the organizing strategy should be for the Democratic Party now that they might be the majority party?
Just because we win doesn't mean we automatically get to pass everything we want. We're going to need the help from the public to do that. You know, there are interests in Washington that don't want health care and they don't want tax cuts for middle-class people. They want tax cuts for themselves, and we're going to have to fight that off. And we can only do that if the public supports us. So I'm hopeful that we will be able to continue through the DNC a vigorous strategy to support what a President Obama would want to do, the agenda that he's promised the American people.
We're all working very hard to elect Tom Allen. I know you're hoping to get to 60 votes in the Senate. Tell us about what it would mean for President Obama to have 60 votes in the Senate.
Well, over the last 2 years when we did control the Senate just by a little bit and the House, the Republicans in the Senate decided that they would quote, make the Democrats look bad by simply stopping us from doing anything. So they voted no on even stuff that they knew was good for their constituents. They killed health insurance for all people under 18, for example. They killed restructuring the student loan program, although we were able to do some things on that. They tried to kill raising the minimum wage. They killed everything to try to get out of Iraq. I don't think we want a party with veto power whose agenda is to make other people look bad. I think we want parties who are willing to work together. So the Republicans, I think, have proved that they're not responsible if they have a minority that can block things. And so I don't think they should be given that power this time.
Finally, Governor, you come to Maine a lot campaigning, but I know you're a canoeist and you spent some time canoeing in Maine. Maybe you could tell our viewers a little bit about that. You've gone to Allagash.
That's a long time ago. I did the Allagash from, I can't actually remember which lake we started in, but we ended up in Fort Kent. It was great. It's a great part of Maine. In fact, we were just up in that neck of the woods last night.
Yeah. Well, Governor Dean, thank you for joining us, and thanks for all you've done over the last 4 years.
Thanks very much.
Run again.
Thank you.